Hi everyone, today I'm going to be testing out the Insta360 Pet Harness mount, which as you can see is a harness for your dog that has various mounting points for cameras. And I'm specifically going to be using this to mount the Insta360 X5 to my dog Scuppers. And he's going to tear around, it's going to be a lot of fun. I think this is going to work out really well. We'll see. But without further ado, let's take the harness out of the packaging here. See what's inside. So this looks like the harness itself. And indeed it is. And we can see that this is a collaboration between Insta360 and Pidgey Tech. I actually don't know how to pronounce that name, but anyway. And it looks like, this looks like a spot where you could attach a leash right there. That's nice. That's where the camera will go, I assume. You have another mount on the front for the camera, and you have a handle on the back. Adjustments there. All these clips. Looks like it should be fairly easy to attach to a dog. And these wide padded pieces here should remain fairly firmly attached and not shift around too much, which is important. I like the way that's constructed, actually. We have this little packet of instructions here. We'll just take a quick look in here. Yep, I'm looking at the German section, looks like, in there. There we go. Yeah, it's fairly straightforward. And now we have the hardware which goes with the harness here. So we've got an extension piece here, so you can have the camera up higher, which I think is going to be very useful. And this is the base plate here. So this is what attaches directly onto this spot here. And that means it is adjustable. So it goes on like that. And we can turn it like that, I think. Perhaps I should have read the instructions better. So what that does, oh, okay. So that does look like it should be right. And there. That's locked into place, right? Just like that. Okay. And I could always swap that out for this instead. But we're going to stick with the standard mount for just for the moment. We have that there. I'll also go ahead and pull this whole box of stuff out. We need, I think this is the piece we're looking for. Now this is the anti-tilt mount, I believe, something like that. We have this. Yeah, that's the piece we need to attach the X5 to this. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I can, yeah. So I can just screw the X5 onto there very easily. We're going to start just by attaching that. Bring it in. And this should be compatible with pretty much any camera you want to use with it. I mean, you can use that with an action camera, 360 cameras. It's a pretty universal accessory here. That's kind of nice. Well, let's dig the X5 out of here. And just get it attached. Okay. Now, that's the front. So I'm going to actually want to pull that out and reattach it. So I would suggest attaching this to the camera first so you know what the orientation is going to be. It doesn't really matter, I mean, because it is a 360 camera. Both cameras on either side of the camera are the same. But I just like to have the forward facing the side without the screen facing forward, just as a matter of course. So attach that now. And that should be good. Oh, I know what this is supposed to do. Okay. We are going to put that on there. This is to make sure that it doesn't move around in the socket. That's very useful to have. So that just slides on over the top, I think. Yep. Just like that. Then that fits in there. And now, okay, so this has to fit on tight enough that that hole is all lined up. Okay, nope, a little bit finicky. There, then I'll just stick in that in there to hold it in. Just make sure that it doesn't pop up again when I put the camera on. There, alrighty. With practice, I can definitely see that won't be an issue. Just figuring things out at the moment. There. And there we have it. It's all ready to put on the dog. And next we will be adjusting it and putting it on the dog and then filming him run around in an excited fashion. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so here's Scuppers. Time to put the camera on you, Scuppers. There's a good boy. Yeah, there's a good boy. Okay. Let me undo the back of it there. There we go. Looks like it's going to need to be tightened down. He's a good boy. His front paws. Those need to be a bit looser. Same here. Really like the adjustment straps on these. And there we go. A little bit tighter. And there! That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Yes, who's a good dog? Good dog, Scuppers. Okay, so now we're going to take the top of that off. Power on the X5. Start recording. Okay, let's go! Come on, Scuppers! Hey! Hey! Come on! Come on, dogs! Come on! He's a good boy. He doesn't look like he's enjoying it very much, though. Take a little while to get used to. He's just acting like he doesn't particularly like it. Hey! How about a stick? Stick. Woo. How about this? We're gonna have to try this a little later when he's a little bit more used to the horrible device that I have attached to him.
Actually, it looks pretty sturdy, though.
It is. It's. Yeah, I really like the design. Like, it's actually sturdier than some of those actual dog harnesses that we've tried. It's a really nice harness.